Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's see. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. We're going to get this figured out. Welcome back to the workbench where we try to make things. And what we're trying to make today, or continue trying to make today, is Kai's Gothic Castle. Now, they were kind enough to send this over to me and then share it with you guys to see how this goes together and what it looks like. And if you'd like to build along yourself, check the description down below. There's a link for you where you can pick up your own and build along with us. But we are on to, let's see, where are we at right now? We just finished up step 1 here. In fact, let's take a look at it so far. Make sure I can get it in frame. So we've got most of the, I guess almost the framework of the structure together so far. And looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna actually set this, let's see, I'm gonna set it to the side over here. Because now we need to move on to step 2, which I've put the pieces together for these steps, or broken them out for us so we have them ready to go. And it's a bunch of the plastic pieces. So we've got, in fact, let me grab this part. What is it? Where's it at? Here it is. A43. You can see it's clear plastic. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty clear. It's hard to see, but it's about 2 millimeter thick plastic. It's heavy stuff. And you can either use nippers. I've been using my nippers to kind of just snip them out of there. Or I was noticing too, you can just pop them. They'll break free. I would just be careful. But let's go ahead and get started here. Let's read. We've got some exclamation points. So what is it? Ensure the wires are routed according to the diagram. So we've got an LED that we're going to be putting in. In fact, let's go ahead and do that first. And it says according to the diagram. It looks like this is the same all sides. So what we want to do, oh, and let me point this out too. It does say here LED beads, or it's an LED diode with slightly longer wires. So you have 2 of these in the kit. Use the one, or we need to use the one that has the longer wire, or the longer leads. So we just wanted to make sure we did that right. Now it looks like we feed this up, the LED, up through this center hole we've got here. Both leads, and then it's gonna, oh, I see, it goes through and then down. Oh, yeah. So it does matter. So in this corner here, we have a square hole. Of course, the other ones are solid. So we want to make sure that square hole is back that way, and then send our leads back down through that square hole. If I can make that happen. Come on, get on through there. There we go. And now I think we want to probably, I'm assuming, just pull this all the way through. Just kind of feed it through the best we can. Does this make it all the way? I guess we make it, I don't know if we feed, I mean, they show it kind of being short of it, so I'll just leave it short of all the way in at the moment. And then we need to take our A44s, which are these guys. We've got 4 of them. They're all the same. What does this say? Take care when handling acrylic sheets to avoid debris entering your eyes or other vulnerable areas. What vulnerable areas are we talking about? I just watch, wear your glasses when you snip them out or whatever. Just wear your glasses, because I did notice sometimes the little pieces that hold them can come flying off. But I'm not sure what other vulnerable areas we need to worry about. But just be aware, I suppose. It looks like this is going to go in here. Let me see. How do we get that? Is it just push in? I was trying to not get too many fingerprints on these clear parts. This is a little, what if I lay it? You know what? Let me pull this back out, because I think I'm going to lay this flat on the ground. I don't want those leads to get in the way. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Let's do it that way. So that seemed to work a little easier, as I was able to put pressure, but I had to pull the lead back out. So I could lay it flat on the desk or on the workspace. You know what? We might have to do this one this way. I can push down, yep, like that, and then down into the side one. Let's see, what's the best way? This way? There we go. You can hear it. It's a horrible sound it makes, but you can hear it squeezing together, which is good. You want tight fits, so the stuff's gonna stay together. There, that side went in easy. Let me get this to pop in. There we go. Okay, and then this last one's probably going to be the trickiest. We've got a few. Let's put it this way. I'm going to go like so. Let's push down on it this way. Yeah. and try to get everything lined up. Let's see. That went in. Okay, good. You can hear it pop in, which is it's a good sound. There we go. Oh, and that, yeah, I was a little afraid of that. So we got a crack right. I don't know if you can see it. It did crack right there. It's not too horrible, but it is there. There is a crack, so that kind of stinks. And I was going to mention that about this plastic, is it's hard. It's hard plastic, so it doesn't have any give to it, and that's what it's going to do is crack. I probably should have been a little bit more careful, but it's still holding together nicely. It shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Now let's put our LED back in. Where's our holes back over there? Okay. So we want to run this back through this way. Up through like that, and then back through this hole back here. Okay, just like that. And okay, so what's next? Okay, so ensure the wires. We've got the wires the right direction, I guess. Pay attention to the notch direction wiring when we're doing 41 and 40. So are these gonna, so here's our, okay, so I put these, by the way, we've got a 3940, let's see, it's 3940, 40, 41. I put them in order. I don't know if you guys can see here. I've already clipped them out, so I had them sitting in order from top to bottom. So it's 3940, 40, 41. Okay, so we got to make sure we put these in the correct location. So 39 goes back here. That's what it's telling me. I just kind of sit, that's awfully loose in there. Am I doing that the right? Oh, I'm not doing it the right way. It has to go like that. There we go. Now again, I don't want anything to crack. Okay, so now we've got a 40 that goes over here, and it goes this direction. Being a little bit careful. There we go. And then another 40 going this direction. Again, being a little bit careful again. Is that all? Oh, this one's not. That one's not all the way in. Man, these are hard to. I really don't know the best way. They're a little tough to get in, that's for sure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the next 40. Try to pop that in. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then let's see. This one's going to go here. And how do we get... Oh, I think it goes underneath. I see. So there's a little notch. You guys probably can't even see it because it's clear. There's a little notch in this bottom corner. And that's what we want to make sure. Yeah, like that. Make sure our wires, our leads are running underneath. So that's what they were saying about, you know, pay attention to that. Okay. Pop in there. Pop in there. Pop in there. Okay, good. Now I probably needed to pull these through a little more. Okay, like that. Okay, let's flip it over and let's see. I'm still curious if this, is this LED need to get pushed all the way in there? Probably. Just don't know if I can get it to fit. Oh yeah, it will. It will. So I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna push it as far as it'll go. You see, I'm trying to get that lead, I'd like it to have it all the way up top, but I don't want to. I think that's probably about as far as it's going to go there. Now, let me see if I can. Is that? I wish I knew. They don't really show. They don't really show. So I'm just going to kind of go with it like. I don't like it's up in the up like that. So maybe it's not supposed to go this way. Maybe it's supposed to just go to. You just pull it through to the insulation there, probably, and let it hang straight down. We're going to go with that for now. Okay. Okay, I'm probably overthinking it. But now let's see. We need to do... Oh, wait. You know what? I missed something, I believe. Oh, yeah. I needed to put A33, which is this piece, on top. And this is exact... So this goes any which way because it's all the same. Eesh, I don't like that sound. It sounds like everything's cracking. There we go. Okay, yeah, that went on. Okay, good. All right, now we've got onto this, which we've got the kind of the top or the, I don't know if it's like a steeple or whatever this is, but we need to put these together like so. And then we've got, yeah, this direction. And then in the instructions, it has a little bit bigger. I did grab the right piece, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. This part here is a little bit smaller than what it looks like in the instructions, but I think that's okay. Let's go and put these. Put that in. There we go. That went in nicely. And then we've got, where are they at? We've got these guys, these gray pieces here, which are all the same, and they go around the sides. How do they go? Not sure I'm following. Oh, I see. They slide in like this. Yeah, see the slit here that they go into. So let's go ahead and do this. Like so. Make sure and get them, there we go. Get them nice and flat. All the way seated. There we go. So that looks pretty cool. Kind of looking cool so far. Yeah, pretty neat. Okay, now let's get our wires back oriented, which is that back corner back there. And then we've got, what is this piece? G21, which is a wooden piece. And what they're saying to do first is to feed you can see the 1 here. Hopefully you guys can see that. There's a 1, meaning do that first. So we want to feed these leads down through this hole, it appears, this one right here. We want to do this first and then pull this guy to it. And then it looks like, yeah, it's going to fit into the wooden piece into these holes. Make sure we get them all. Probably should lay it flat, put it flat on the table. Let's see, this one up front here, there we go. There it went. I'm just trying to make sure they're all, there we go, all the way in. You can definitely see when they insert. Okay, cool. Now that's that, which is going to be sitting this way. Ensure the wires are routed according to the diagram. That's right, we are according to the diagram. Okay, and now we've got a bunch of these guys. So these are the A23s and these are the A3s. And it looks like we're going to take one of each to make the corners. I'm going to go like, let me just kind of go like this and go like this. Is that right? No, it's going to go, no, this goes, I see. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this again. Oh, yeah, these go together like so. And then it's going to make the corners here. I see. But I have done something. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah. Okay, we got to pull this off. This is upside down. So this notch here should be here. And if I flip it over, which hopefully this comes back apart without breaking. Don't break anything. Okay, so I think it needs to go this way. Yep. Yeah, I had it upside down. Okay, so let's do that again. We're going to feed our wires, our leads back through here. And then we're going to now attach this, and those notches will be correct, and those corners we're making will be correct. Oh, you know what? I broke a tab. I think that'll be all right. That was definitely user error on my part. You gotta pay attention to those kind of things. Come on. Now the hard part's you gotta get them all to line up. Okay. This definitely takes a little bit of doing. Move those out of the way, move that out of the way. Okay, that side's going good. There we go. This one is not lined up. There we go. Come on. Just get in there for me. This corner here is giving me issues. There we go. I think that got it. And now this corner. Eesh. It's a horrible. Sounds like things are breaking. Come on. We're almost there. About got it. You're the only one. Pretty sure you're the only one. This tab I actually broke pulling it apart, which is not good. Oh, you know why? Oh, you know why that was not going in? Because that tab is still in here. Ah, I've just figured out the problem. Can I get that tab out of there? I don't think I have my needle nose pliers. Yeah, the tab broke off in the board here. And now the way it needs to actually go, I can't make it happen because there's a tab in the way. Let me see if I can push it out like this. There it went. Okay, there it went. Now we should be able to. There we go. And I think that's going to be fine. We're missing this tab, but we've got every other tab, and I think that's plenty to hold it. And that was, again, my goof up. Okay, so here was our corner, and then now it works out where it fits in how it should, like so. And then let's just keep doing that all the way around. I gotta remember. Wait, let's see. How does it go again? It goes this way and this way. I guess y'all can see. I'm just trying. Basically, what I'm trying to do is make sure I have all the tabs facing the right direction. And what's nice, when I put this in, it covers up our crack we had. So that's kind of nice. Now we can't see the crack we have in there that again via user error made. All right, we just need to do all four corners. Get that squeezed all the way in, like so. And then, how did I say this went? It goes that way. No. This way and this way. There we go. And that goes in the corner there. Okay, nice. And then I hadn't actually taken these pieces out, but I think we'll go ahead and do it because that's what's going to tie all those corners together. So let me go ahead and grab, what do we have? We have 3 A9s and an A5. Let me grab the sheet. You can kind of, it'll be good because you can see how these come out of here without using nippers. What did I say we have? Okay, here's the A5. So you can just kind of break them like that. I hope that was supposed to break in half, yeah. So that's A5. How many A5s were we supposed to have? Because we have 2 of them. I thought we only had supposed to have 1. And then sometimes it leaves a little piece behind. You can do that. And then we need 3 A9s, which is these guys here. And you have to be a little bit careful. They will kind of break out for you like that. We need 3 of those. Okay. And then let me just kind of pop these little pieces off. Yeah. Like that. And this is basically how I've been doing this. And ones that are small, you can use an X-Acto to help you cut that off. I didn't actually need one of these. So I'll set that to the side for now. Let me bring our parts back here. And this one obviously goes back here because it's different because it has to leave space for the wires there. But it looks like they just pop. Yeah, they're what's going to kind of hold this together a little bit here. Let me make sure. There we go. You know, I wonder if the hammer will work. Sure hate to break these. I'm gonna definitely use the plastic side to try to. Yeah, I think that's better for the wood. I don't want to break it. Is that on there? I think this. Yeah, this one is not. I'm not sure what to do to make that happen. I think it needs to move in a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, this one's definitely, let me let that one be. Let's try another one and see how it goes. So we've got these guys that are going to also go in the corner. How do we orient these? So it's going to be like this. Like this. It's that front corner there. Yeah, like that. Okay. So this one. And you know what? I wonder if this would be easier to do like this. I think I'm having trouble making it happen because you got two tabs and you got to put them in at the same time level, if that makes sense. You got to they got to go in together at the same time, I think. Or are these just having trouble? Well, this has definitely been the trickiest part so far, I would say, of the kit. How do I get that one in there? What if we take it all the way apart? Take that out. See if I can't. I'm really just having trouble getting that one to fit in. These back corners just aren't fitting, are they? Am I putting these in the correct way? That's something else I really need to look at. So let's put this back the way it was. Okay, come on. Put it back in here. And let me double check I'm putting this on the right way. So it goes like that. So this is how it should go on there. Yeah, let me pull it back out. It's gonna go, let me make sure I have it the right direction. It's gonna go here and here. That one goes in nicely. This one I'm just really having trouble with, and I don't understand why. It looks like it's too big, which makes me wonder, am I actually putting these in the correct holes? It has to be. But it really doesn't want to fit. Yeah, it really makes me wonder, am I doing this correctly? Okay, let's see. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. We're going to get this figured out. I'm going to try a different one. Yeah, those are the same size. They should be the same size pegs. Did that one go? I might just have to be... yeah, that's what I was afraid. I think I broke it a little bit. Yeah, I did. And it's okay. It's not too bad. I was afraid that might be a little too aggressive, which it was, but I don't know if we have we're gonna have a choice here. God, it's breaking them. Broke that one too. Yeah, I don't know. These plastic pieces are being a little bit frustrating. Up to this point, it was definitely pretty good. Probably shouldn't use the hammer. I think the one side just does not want to go in. This one always goes in, and then this one does not. And it's how it has to. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to do at this point besides just try to. Maybe I can lightly. It's just not wanting to go in. There's nothing I can do about it. I hate that I broke the. You know, I can replace this one. I have a second one. Of course, we probably need it somewhere else. So I better leave it. Gosh, I cannot for the life of me. It's the same peg on every one of them. Does not want to go in the hole. The only thing I guess I can do is try to open it up a little bit. We're getting long in time. I don't want to do this forever. You know, make you guys watch me struggle here forever, but I wanted to also try to get it figured out while we're here together. Yeah, it just does not want to go in there. That's all there is to it. Maybe squeeze this together a little better. I mean, even just on its own. There it went. There it went. There it went. Okay. I mean, yeah, there was that one. Okay. And then I need to do the last one there. But we're running long on time. In fact, my battery, I think, is about to go dead on my camera. So I'll get this last one in. It's quite the struggle on these plastic pieces. So just fair warning, you might have to try to open them up a little bit, you know, kind of use an X-Acto to open them up. But so far, that's the first kind of issue I've run into with this kit. I might actually, or not might, I think I'm going to just kind of put a little touch of glue on these and fix them up. We've also got extra ones, so I might be able to replace them. I'm going to look through the instructions and see if we need A5s or A9s anywhere else in the kit. If not, I can replace the ones that I broke and just be more careful with them. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you're building along, let me know if you had any struggles also with your pieces. It might just be, again, user error. A lot of times it's me. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring the bells, do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.